Time to figure out who the hell is left. Let's go thrift shopping.
See what I did there?
See what you did there, Stroh.
Here are your top free agent wide receivers according to sportingnews.com. Now, this guy will not be a free agent until tomorrow, unless the Rams can find a trade partner, but have announced they will cut him. Super Bowl MVP from a few years ago, Cooper Kupp.
I watched him enough last year to see that he lost a step.
Yeah, he was on a fantasy team that I had, and he ain't doing much. And Jaden Reed is the better version of Kupp right now.
Yeah, he's old, and I don't want to say he's washed, but he's becoming washed.
Like, I explained this morning on 𝘍𝙍𝙍 and Chewy. To me, Cooper Kupp looks like a guy that if he shaved his beard, it would grow back to the full beard because he's that old now. And I don't think Goody's going to want that.
But in his defense, on the Packers roster, he probably still one of the better.
He'd be great.
The better wide receivers. So,
but it's just not a Goody type.
Would he start in front of Dobbs and Reed?
I don't give a damn.
He's more reliable. Actually, I changed my tune.
But he's old. He was injured.
Yeah,
like, he's been injured a lot. This is a no.
He's washed, but he's worth the flyer. Because if we're talking about MVS, if we're talking about if
we haven't gotten there yet.
No, but if Mark
let Sporting News get us there.
Now going from the Devontae Adams train to now he's on the MVS train, then hell, I'm on the Cooper Kupp train.
It's more like the MVS caboose. Thanks, Stroh.
Let's go to former Houston Texan, former Buffalo Bill, former Minnesota Viking, coming off of a torn ACL. Stefon Diggs is available.
How old is Stefon Diggs now? He's got to be 31,
33?
32.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Off an ACL? I'd rather have gone really aggressive
31,
after Godwin. I know he re-signed with the Bucs, but I'd rather been more aggressive with like that kind of guy, a target guy, a separator. I mean, Godwin was a target catch machine.
Kind of a high maintenance, toxic personality.
Doesn't fit the green and gold.
Yeah, he's
again, we got to look
Packer
through
guy.
this through the Goody lens.
Yeah, I'd rather have Kupp than Diggs.
Listen,
by far.
This man dates someone named Cardi B. Love her music. But when you are dating stars and famous people, I don't want you. Listen,
I don't think he's going to want to be in Green Bay.
You don't belong in Green Bay, Stefon Diggs. I'm sorry, brother. You are too much of a limelight guy. You're too much of a superstar. Heck, you want it out of Minnesota, and then you want it out of Buffalo, and now you gone from Houston. So I'll pass on him. And he's coming off a knee injury.
Amari Cooper, 30 years old.
I kind of like Amari Cooper. I would do it for like
vet men?
$4 million, something like that. 1 year, $4 million. He's a good dude.
Is this just
he runs?
Is just us recycling the former Buffalo Bills Sammy Watkins?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
He's a step up from Sammy Watkins. Amari Cooper was a dude at one point.
Let's just stop. Amari, if you said no to Cooper Kupp, you should definitely be saying hell no to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper last year was just below average. But he's done. He's done. Is it? His career's over.
If he was any good, Buffalo would be like, we got to find a way to get you back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Browns moved on from him because they knew it was over for him.
The Browns just stink, and they needed something for
the
him.
Bills don't stink.
That's my major point.
And before he left the Browns, it's not like he was having some spectacular season. I'm not sure if he was 100% healthy.
Anyone else coming that's good?
Entering his 13th NFL season.
Oh, gosh.
Keenan Allen.
Nah, he's a walking injury.
He's Alex Stroh.
Yeah, he is. He is. Keenan Allen,
a walking
3 years
injury.
Ago, that's a dude. But, now, just too old, too injured, and doesn't have the same pace on him that he once did. I don't know.
Okay, so with Keenan Allen, you know what you're getting. You're not getting the guy that's going to play 17 football games this year. You're getting the guy who's probably going to give you 12 games, and he's probably going to give you 5 really good games. Like, honestly, if he was on the Green Bay Packers roster, he is probably the highest ceiling of the guy going into next season for anybody on the Packers roster as a receiver. Because he can still have some games. He can't.
But it's not going to help them win a championship. No. So it doesn't build us through the Goody lens.
He's way too old. But I'm just saying, last year I don't think he had a terrible season.
Give us some people that you think Goody would even consider.
Oh, how about this one? Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
I don't understand why he would consider him. He's 31 and supposed to be a burner. You're not as fast as 31 as you are at 25, and he was ineffective at 25. So I don't. I don't understand this one. You're asking a guy to take the top off to replace Christian Watson. He's 31. Drops. He's been passed around from team to team. I don't know. I'm good.
Kyle?
MVS is done as well. He's not. Listen, as Brad just said, when he was here the first time, he never really turned the corner, and then he left the Green Bay Packers and still never really turned the corner. Yes, could he add a threat that runs downfield? Great. But he's going to drop the football or not be able to get separation. It's just a waste of a player.
In 8 games with the New Orleans Saints, he averaged 22.6 yards a catch.
Yeah, that's nice. He only has 17 catches.
Second in his career best in 4 touchdowns in 8 games.
2 catches per game, Ben. 2 catches per game.
What was Watson?
Well,
Watson
was
Oh, yeah.
much more explosive. Much more explosive. And he's
he had
younger.
big games.
You're asking him to fill a role.
He's
no
getting
Christian
worse.
Watson.
He's aging. He's going to fall off a cliff. No.
Did we just convince ourselves this is why 𝙆𝙍 passes on 30-year-old guys? All these guys are over 30, and we have no interest.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's only one 30-year-old that I thought looked good, and that was Devontae Adams. Other than that,
He's the only Cougar?
I mean,
he's the only Cougar.
Maybe one more interesting name on this list that isn't even that interesting is 28-year-old Deontay Johnson, who apparently played for the Baltimore Ravens last year.
Yeah. Then he went to Pittsburgh,
He
right?
barely
he went from Pittsburgh to Baltimore.
He barely played because something happened where he got.
Well, he's like a malcontent, isn't he?
He has
like
been, yeah.
Like want him out of there for like locker room and diva.
Is that it?
Diva stats.
This is our free agent scraps.
I mean, there's not much left.
If you had to sign one, who would it be? If
MVS.
you had to.
MVS, bring him in. Bring him in for the role. Bring him in for the role. I'm not asking him to be a stud. I'm asking him to play a role.
It's probably MVS or Cup for me.
I'm gonna go with. I take back Amari Cooper. I would do Cooper Cup. I'd do Cooper Cup. He could at least coach these guys up on how to run a route. That'd be helpful.
Yeah, if Cooper Kupp can help our receivers the way that he may have ended up, I have no idea because I don't follow the Rams, but I'm sure he plays some type of role in assisting with Puka Nacua. So, I mean, yeah, I would definitely take Cooper Kupp.
No, literally assisting. It was a quick out to Puka Nacua, and then Cooper Kupp was there to block. That was what they did.
Can he block for Jaden Reed? Can he block for Tay Wings? Can he block for Romeo Doubs? And can he block
Might
for
as well
Josh
draft
Jacobs?
somebody to do that then, or put Malik Heath in a spot where he's blocking.
I wouldn't be mad about Cooper Kupp to be somebody who can just be there for a season to help the transition.
All right. After that exercise, I think we're all going to have to go home, and I know what Brad's going to indulge in thinking about these players.
I got the solution for you. After that list, boy, I need to go home and grab myself a carbless. I need to take the edge off because when it comes to me hanging out, grabbing a ready-to-drink cocktail, there's no other place I grab than Carbliss. The Nortman fridge full of Carbliss, and now it's full of the brand new flavors of 2025 for Carbliss. Listen to this. These will be the flavors of 2025. It will define your year and your upcoming spring and summer. The Tropical Bliss Variety Pack. Talking blood orange, which is outstanding. Watermelon, raspberry, grapefruit, each one of them knocks it out of the park. That's the thing. It feels like you're in a mini vacation. It feels like you crack open that can and you are transported into a beach. The sun is shining. Life is good. That is exactly what Carbliss delivers because you know that Carbliss does not miss when it comes to their flavor. Not only that, the mango vodka cocktail is also an unbelievable tropical bliss getaway that is just so crisp and clean. Every time it does, it feels like I just plucked one out of a tree and I'm enjoying it. It's all the things that you love about Carbliss. Low carbonation, high on flavor, 0 carbs, 0 gluten, 0 sugar. That means 0 guilt with just 100 calories. Why grab anything else? I'll tell you why. Because Carbliss is the only go-to drink that offers both high flavor, guilt-free experience, and you should know by now, KBN Nation, that less is more with Carbliss.
Does the happiness of signing a guard and a cornerback outweigh the sadness of us looking through the rest of the free agent wide receivers? Anybody with a quick answer? No. Oh, wow. You guys are just full.
Think about that one.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, think about it. All right, think about it. We'll be right back.